So my name is SHARON. I am part of the volunteer coordinator with my sister Dale in Enliven, but we seem to have, our roles have grown. I do a monthly newsletter as well myself that goes out to our now probably about, I think our members have tripled since November when I started doing the newsletter. So busy doing that, and I also personally run the Walk It Out walking club with Enliven, which during the winter time we've been in the Summit Center, and once the weather gets better in the next week or so, we walk outside. It's a good thing for people, anybody, for exercise, fresh air, and just having an hour to talk with other people and get some exercise. We all need exercise. So that's sort of the things that I've been doing at Enliven. Enliven started, I think, about 3.5 years ago, and it was started by my sister Jo and Allie. My sister was in the throes of battling metastatic breast cancer when she started this organization. And what I would say about that is my sister had a wonderful, supportive family around her all the time while she was battling cancer. And yet, even with that, she said what a lonely disease it was. And that struck a chord with her. And I think that's what propelled her into creating Enliven with Allie, because even though she had the support of her family and many, many friends around her, she still felt lonely. So it's a lonely disease, and so then hence they together came up, created Enliven. And then they moved it along down the road until she passed away. And now we've got a wonderful, beautiful board of many lovely people who are very passionate about Enliven and taking it places in this community. And I think communities like Huntsville, small, and Muskoka, I don't just mean Huntsville, it's the area of Muskoka. We need these kind of things because even though there's big organizations out there, people need community support for this disease, and there's probably a lot of people out there that don't have family and friends support, so they need support from their community to help make the journey a little bit easier to swallow, I guess, in some manner of speaking. So that's, I became involved in Enliven more so after my sister passed away, because I was focused on that so I became involved after she passed away last fall, and now I'm in with 2 feet like everybody else. My hope for Enliven is that it is a place of calm for people to come and participate in something, and not that they're going to forget what they have, but they'll have an opportunity if they want to speak with other people who are living with what they're living with. I always remember, again, back to my sister. It was wonderful, and she was so appreciative of all her friends and family around her, but we weren't living it. We weren't living it. So for some people, it's important to be able to communicate in some way, whether you go for a walk, you go to a yoga class, you go to a talk it out session, and just be with other people who are in the same journey in life as you are.